Hi, my name's Steve. Welcome aboard my narrowboat home, Moorland Rose. Please join me as I take a slow boat through Britain. My stop at Brighouse involved a trip to the opticians. I knew my eyesight had been getting worse. The visit confirmed that I needed cataract surgery on both eyes. I need to plan my journey for that. I had been told that I would be called for my surgery assessment in about 6 weeks at a clinic near Leeds. I was planning to head that way anyway, but now it will be at a slower pace, so I spent a couple of extra days in Brighouse. Once ready to go, I needed to top up my water just around the corner from my mooring. I got the lock ready while the water tank was filling. Once full, I'd pull into our first lock. Not forgetting the trick of pushing Moorland Rose's bow across to allow me to open the gate my side. The 2 Brighouse locks done and we're out onto the river. We had a little rain over the last month, but the river is well within its normal range. Our first floodgate at Anchor Pit is open as the water level is fine and we can steer straight through. One of the unusual features of the Calder and Hebble navigation is the spike. The only way to open some of the sluices on these locks is with a shaped length of wood known as a Calder and Hebble spike. Let me tell you, it is not the easiest method. Another 2 locks done, and we'll leave the cut again for the river. We leave the river again at another floodgate, fortunately also open. It's only a short stretch of canal here, bypassing the weir at Cooper Bridge. Always remembering to keep the rope out from under my feet. I would look stupid falling off the roof with that tied round my ankles. The line of buoys across the river ahead indicates there's a turning into the cut near here. And the next floodlock is also open to let us through. This is saving me some work. Going downstream on a river, I always go slightly past the exit so that I can approach it with more control travelling against the flow, even when it's only slight like here. CRT workboats on the lock landing meant I had to moor some way back to go and set this lock. Another flood lock, this time closed, so I need to tie up on one of the short lock landings on the river side of the lock. The flow of water over the weir to my right pulls Moorland Rose away from the lock landing on the left, so the smaller landing it is. I soon have the head gate open and take Moorland Rose into the huge lock chamber. There is hardly any drop in the water level here, and the lock gates could probably have been left open. The clinic phoned whilst I was travelling today, asking if I was available to go for an assessment in the next few days. I cannot believe it was so quick. Here at Mirfield there's a handy bus service almost to the clinic door, so yes, I'm ready to go. The mooring here is ideal for the bus stop, a supermarket, an Indian takeaway and a chippy, so this is perfect for the next few days while I sort out my visit to the clinic. Did I mention there's a cracking pub as well? The visit to the clinic went well and I'm scheduled for surgery in 4 weeks. Unless a slot becomes available earlier. My second eye will be done about 6 weeks after the first, so after a few more days here, I carry on my steady journey. Time to take on more drinking water. Back out onto the river, and with no significant rain in the past week, I'm hoping the floodlocks will be open for me. It looks like someone's left a gate open, so I can cruise straight in. Slightly longer locks now means I don't have to manoeuvre Mormont Rows to open the tailgate. I love the thought that was once given to mundane items like the design of this railway arch. have time on my hands and I enjoyed my stay here on the way up, so I'll take a break for tonight. The following day, I'm back at the Figure of Three Locks. Someone left the paddles at both ends of the bottom lock open and drained the middle pound. After speaking to CRT on the telephone, they were happy for me to refill the pound myself so I could carry on instead of waiting for them to turn out. The newly refilled pound. I should have taken a video of it empty, but was so occupied sorting out some idiot's stupid act, I forgot. I need my boat hook to clear floating debris from in front of this lock to allow me to open the gate. Always something new. There is a nice pub after the next bridge, so that will do me for now. I now have an earlier date for the surgery on the cataract in my right eye, so plan to move to Castleford, where Matt can drive me to and from the clinic, as I've been advised not to use the public transport. I was hoping to be across the Leeds and Liverpool Canal by early summer, but that's had to change. Join me next time to see how I get on. Take care, see you soon.